Hi, my name's Owen from Te Korawai o Waiheke, and I'm here today to talk about ways to prevent rats from becoming a nuisance in your garden. Unfortunately, wherever you live in the world, it's likely that rats are going to be passing through your garden at one stage or another. The way to stop them becoming a nuisance is to make sure that they don't come back. There's nothing that rats like more than a free meal, easy access to food and some nice shelter as well, all of which can be in abundance in your garden at any time in the year. We're going to talk about fruit. You'll know a rat's been in your garden because they leave very distinctive marks, especially on citrus fruit in the winter. They tend to eat just the rind and leave the pulp of the fruit behind. You'll see it very clearly. It will look like someone has peeled the fruit and thrown it on your lawn to waste. It's a clear sign rats have been there. Ways to address this: number one, take the fruit off your tree before it falls. So whether it's your citrus in winter, whether it's your feijoas in the autumn, or whether it's your berries in the summer, your best bet is to pick the fruit before it's ripe. If you've got a luscious lemon tree like this, there's no reason why you can't take all the fruit, distribute it amongst your friends and whānau. There's enough for everyone to share, and that way it prevents the rats getting to it on the tree. Secondly, as you can see here, the fruit never falls too far from the tree, as they say, which means it's easy enough for us to find it. You can pick it up, you can get rid of it. Something easy to do, which will lead us nicely on to the next bit, is to put it in your compost bin. Why don't you follow me? As you can see, this is a standard classic compost bin here. It is prime territory for rats. Not only is it full of food, full of household waste and potential meals for rats, it can also provide shelter in the winter months as well. Double whammy, you can pick your fruit up off the floor, you can dispose of it in your compost bin, and now the important thing is to make it rat proof. So, lid on. And as you can see along the bottom here, ideally you'd like to place your compost bin on a patio or some kind of concrete structure because it will stop rats from burying in underneath. But however, in occasions like this where you're placing it on the bare earth, you can create a rat-proof shelter at the bottom there. So what that means, in this case is simple chicken wire, but the more robust your material, the better, the thicker the wire, the better it will do at preventing rats from getting into your compost. But the idea is to stop them getting in there, whether that's from the top of the lid or from the bottom here. The compost can get very warm, and that is exactly what rats are looking for in the winter months, somewhere warm and dry to bed up. So another secret is to keep that compost moist. If you can keep that compost wet throughout the winter, that will prevent rats from setting up shop in amongst your household waste. Next up, the seeds in the shed. Why don't you follow me? So garden sheds come in all shapes and sizes, but all of them are usually filled with little cubby holes, little bits of food, little bites for rats to eat, so you have to be conscious at all time exactly what's in your shed and what of it can be used by the rats to make themselves at home. In this occasion, you might be keeping seeds ready to plant next season. This is prime for rats. Lots of food in there, lots of seeds, open top, they'll smell this from a mile away. You may think it may be safe on your desktop or on your shelf, but the rats will come, they will knock that over. Not only will they create a mess, but they're going to eat it all after that as well. No good at all. So whether you've got seeds in a jar, simple answer, keep the lid on. Keep it stored with all your other seeds. You can keep them on a shelf, lid on. That's going to be nice and safe from any rats that might want to wander in and make themselves at home in your shed. It'll keep your shed happy, it'll keep it nice and clean, it'll keep the rats away. No more nuisances in your garden.